congrats to the happy couple.
Right?
What a beautiful couple.
Yeah, look like they had a lot of fun, right? Yeah, you know, that's one way to do it, though.
There you
right?
go.
Yeah, I love
Perfect
that.
weather, too.
Perfect weather. Now, if you're getting married tomorrow, I think
so much.
it's going to be very similar, I think.
Okay.
Drizzle in the morning, clouds in the morning, and then the sunshine maybe a little bit in the afternoon, and highs back in the mid-80s. So Saturday's going to be a lot like what we had today. All right, outside right now, temperature is 77 degrees. We've got southeasterly winds at about 13, a little breezy. I think tomorrow is going to be windy. We'll see those winds really kicking up. Dew point close to 70 out there right now, so it is fairly humid with those southeasterly winds. Rest of the night and into the overnight, here's what you can expect. Temperatures in the 70s, not really moving a whole lot because of the humidity. Temperatures bottoming out about 72 tomorrow morning. Lots of clouds, and I think by morning we'll likely see some drizzle and some sprinkles. So tomorrow morning we'll start off in the 70s. 76 degrees will be the morning low, or I should say temperature right now is 77. That's what we're looking at. 77 degrees. All right, here's the frontal boundary. Really could draw this on like a dry line, and when you look at the surface temperatures, not much of a difference from the west to the east. So Midland 73, Dallas-Fort Worth 72, we have 77. But when you look at the dew points, boy, you can see a big difference here. Dew points in the 60s across, let's say, the eastern 2/3 of Texas with that moisture off of the Gulf of Mexico. Out in West Texas, it's really dry. And it's along this feature. That's where those thunderstorms developed up in North Texas a little bit earlier this afternoon. Those have now moved off to the north and east into Arkansas. But I think this feature is going to play a factor in the forecast late tomorrow afternoon for locations out to the west. I'll show you that coming up here in just a minute. So high temperatures tomorrow. I think we're in the mid-80s. If your travel plans take you across the northern part of the country, temperatures will be a lot cooler up in the Rocky Mountains, definitely cooler there. So we're going to have this boundary set up for tomorrow. Thunderstorms will develop along that, especially as this upper level system kicks out, and then those thunderstorms will move eastbound. Now, I think for the most part, they'll dissipate before they reach us, but some of our western counties, some of the storms could be really strong tomorrow evening. And then as we head into Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, I think the pattern gets a little messy, nothing really to hang your hat on, so maybe a 20% chance of storms each and every day. And then Friday, a cool front comes in with some disturbances. I think a little bit better chance of seeing some rain then. So this is the way it comes together. In the morning, temperatures in the 70s, maybe a little drizzle or some sprinkles, kind of like this morning. And then we'll see just a little sun in the afternoon, highs in the mid-80s. Look at these temperatures down to the south and west in the upper 90s. Now, remember that boundary I told you about? Out west will serve as the focus for storms. And some of these storms late Saturday night into early Sunday morning, they could be really intense. Large hail, maybe even a few tornadoes possible. Notice how they moved eastward. Yeah, they tend to dissipate. So we'll be watching that. Out west, western counties, there's a slight risk for severe storms. Here in Bexar County, kind of a very slight risk. Aquifer really didn't do much over the last 24 hours. Mold's light, pecan is also light. If you're going out to the Fiesta Flambeau Parade, very similar tomorrow night to what we had this evening. So temperatures lower 80s, upper 70s, kind of partly cloudy skies. All right, tomorrow 85, 30% chance of a storm, 50% chance by Sunday morning, high 82 on Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 20% chance of seeing some rain, a little bit better chance of seeing some storms Thursday night into Friday morning.